All right, video number 3. I have learned some things. It's been a long night, but a couple important things. Number 1, my reflector braces here, these guys here, I cut them too short. I should have left them the original length. So whenever you cut those, make sure you don't cut them too short. They're cheap, which makes it better, but it's aggravating. Another option, if you don't want to go with those, because they are kind of small, are these guys, these survey rods. I got these to mark my property corners. So they're made out of the same material, but they're a little bit bigger. So this stuff here that you use on the back of the seat as a pivot point, you got to get bigger stuff to fit it. But they fit the 1/2-inch tees. They fit those right there perfect. They do. They fit right in there. So here's a couple things that I learned. This down here, your pivot point. See, I got my line going through the back side of the seat, and that hole comes down. What I learned is if this, where the knot is up here, tight to that, whenever you throw it down, it'll want to kind of come back up on you. Okay? However, if you give it room to pivot so that the end of it can come up, whenever you throw it down, it'll stay down. So that's going to take a little bit of work. This line that I've got going right here on either side, I'm going to take some of this leftover bungee that I got there. I'm going to zip tie it around here. I'm going to get both of these braces to where they're almost straight up and down. And I'm going to use that bungee to run down, put a little hook on it. It's right there. And I'm going to zip tie the material to it. And what that's going to do is it will give it a place to stop whenever it comes back up. Just like that. Okay? So, a couple things that I've learned there. That the back of the seat is the biggest one. It's got to have room to pivot. If it has room to pivot, it'll go down, it'll stay down, and you're about to see that because I'm going to get in there and I'm going to show you. And it slings back up exactly the way it should if it has that big pivot point. If it's got that stop, it's no big deal. Stops right where you want it. So, let me put you over here so that I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'll move this so that you're looking straight at it. So, come to it. Here. Pull everything out. Comfortable. Bang. Okay. Sitting here, got my gun. I'm looking at ducks. And of course this is going to be up here, so whenever I get more of these and I get it higher, I'll have another video. Quack, quack. Bam, bam, bam. Just like that. If it has that pivot point back there, they go down, they stay there. These stops on it. Can't ask for much more than that. That's freaking awesome. I don't care who you are. That's awesome. And then of course, still have the option to put it on your shoulder. Just have your head poking out, throw it down. Still have that option. So, you need that pivot point. You need that pivot point. That's a big deal. I didn't think it would be, but it is. It's a big deal. And being able to have stops on it like that. Whenever it's above my head, I'll have it come in. I don't know if I want it to close all the way. I think I'm going to keep it from closing all the way. But if you got those stops, it keeps it from going all the way to one side or all the way to the other side. And it also gives a little bit of body to your mesh if you need it. Keeps it from caving in on you so bad. Keep a little bit of extra so that you can throw it over. Boom. That's as close to perfection as you can get with a simple system like that. I mean, that's as simple as it can get. I mean, literally 2 bungee cords and some material, and if you don't want the arms, you just hang it on your shoulders. It doesn't get any easier than that. So, all right, whenever I get a little bit further along, I'll do another one.